Yeah, I'm back.
See, Jesus Christ. All right, and this will be coming down. 7. Seven. And the only reason I'm making this video is because I really wasn't. However, you doing that same shit where I made it very clear how I felt and I can speak up for myself. I don't need you trying to remix shit and repackage it and make it to what you feel like it fits so you can, I don't know, call yourself dragging me in your video. Okay? Number one, because I had to get these points out before I forget. Number one, honey, you said I modded up your mods. Like you let me, they hit you up saying he modded me up. Is that cool with you? And you're like, oh, it doesn't even matter. Like, you guys, first off, I'm not even going to disrespect your mods because Milagros and RMD or whatnot, I thought they're very respectable people. And yes, I saw for the better part of a year how they moved. And when I first started when I had my first live, they happened to be there to support. So I gave them a mod stick. You guys, here's the thing. Modding, it's not that big of a deal. It's not that big of a deal. It isn't. And you would rather mod somebody that knows how to mod than somebody who doesn't. And somebody that's reputable. But make no mistake, because I know you like to make everything about you. And you think that, you fucking shit rainbows and gold bricks and stuff, and you probably do. They're just mods. I modded them based off of the people that they are, not based off of you or your reputation or anything. I know, like I said, you think everybody's obsessed with you, sweetie, but it's not. Number two, you said that something to the effect of we go looking for you and da-da-da. Listen, 7, even though you couldn't wait to get on your live to drag me, this isn't a drag. I don't, once again, have to do that tit for tat shit. I still have respect for you. And I really don't give a damn if you don't like me or... Listen, you go around and you can't wait to find a reason to push people away from you. I've seen you do it. You think you're the only one that can get on here and analyze people and, have these long theses and these lives and giving this commentary like you're the only commentary that's right. Everybody has to, follow your lead or do what you say. Even though you can be hypocritical like we all can, it's okay because you're doing it. A lot of people don't even say anything just for the simple fact of it's not gonna make a difference because you're gonna be who you are. Now all I did was say, hey, I'm cool with Sean, I'm cool with Tracy, and I'm cool with Joyce. Now the odds of all three of the people that you really fuck with having a falling out is very low. So since that has never happened before, now you're going to see how I would react to a situation like that in real life. Ain't nothing pussy about it because guess what? Ain't nobody ran me up off this motherfucker at all. Now, I remember a few times where you split. Sometimes in tears. Okay? When the heat when it got hot in the kitchen. I've never done that. Also, I've never said that I was scared to go in Sean Bradley's chat. I be in Sean Bradley's chat. I'm not in there all the time, but so what? Because far as in the beef sector and under my mystery van profile, I came in being a Pisces. I came in more so, swinging and banging with Tracy. That's not a problem. And at the time, her and Club Chat was cool. So I mean, I don't get the whole point of whatever you were trying to, what conclusion that you were trying to come to. But one thing I'm not is a pussy. Okay? You said that you made a video helping to support me when that shit went down. You made a video to support me for some shit that you damn near started, basically. I mean, let's keep it 100. I revealed myself to you just out of some GP like, oh, you know, that's a real bitch right there. And I still think you are. I think you're very self-righteous. I think sometimes you need to get off your high horse. And I think sometimes you try to create this whole narrative about, you know, trying to convince people of how better you are, how smart you are, how constantly. And I think that you're more so trying to convince yourself than everybody else. Because I've told you plenty of times, what I think of you. You don't have to keep trying to convince me that you're smart, or not me, I'm just saying, but you don't have to keep trying to tell people how smart you are, how great you are, how this, how that. You don't have to keep doing that. I think you know that. The realest motherfuckers don't have to keep saying it. Now, as far as the Lady Snoop thing, if that is all it takes for you to want to jump on your live and do what you're doing right now, who's the fake? Who's the flip-flop? See, I don't understand why everybody that you associate yourself with have to go through these, fucking military tests to prove themselves or fit your standard, and the one little thing they do, you're ready to push them away. However, on the other hand, any kind of shakiness that you show or any of that, we supposed to just be like, okay, whatever. That ain't, and make no mistake either, because here's the thing, like, people always say, oh, you don't have to windmill. Look, I don't want to be your friend, you want to be my all that bullshit, okay? Listen, nobody said that you asked me to take up for you. I know that. Nobody said that. Listen, I didn't need your cosign, and you did shout me out before. I appreciate that. But guess what, sweetie? I didn't need that, because that's not what I'm here for. Even with this channel combined and your channel, I still have way more subscribers. But that is not why I'm over here. Just like with you and Tracy and everybody else, I fucked with you just because of what I saw. And the reason why I'm pausing and mincing my word is because I'm still not going to get on here and disrespect you like you just did me. See, the thing is, you can't tell people how to feel about you and how to swallow you, because in the moment, your supporters and everyone else, they'll be cheering for you and going up for you and all that shit. But when they go to sleep and wake up, and when weeks pass, months pass, and they look back in hindsight at whatever situation, that is how they judge you. And that's why I don't regret how I'm handling this situation. You've had a lot of falling outs on here and a lot of, whatever. And in the moment, people might have your back and decide. But when they look back, then they're really going to be like, was that really her fault? Is there a common denominator? Is she really being genuine? And that is what I think about when people try and judge me. I'm no better than nobody else. One thing I'm not, though, is a fucking flip-flop. And see, thank God that the people will judge me and not you based off of how you feel in the moment. Now, the Lady Snoop thing. Before you react, I would suggest, if she didn't snatch that shit down, I would suggest you go over there and listen to that live. Because, A, Lady Snoop reached out on live to me, okay? I didn't go over there and beg for her apology, that's not what happened. She reached out to me, and I told her, when she started up, this is a fucked up sector and all that bullshit. Like I told everybody else, I let her know, you get what you put out. The only reason I had a problem with her, even though she did apologize to me for things that she has said or whatnot, I'm pretty sure she's talking about me, I don't really care. I even told her, you don't have to apologize to me, because in reality, even if you did talk about me or whatnot, it didn't affect me. It's no excuse for some of the things that I probably said that hurt your feelings, because when I go and I roast and I gag or whatever, ain't no limit. And my goal is to never hurt anybody, okay? I never want to hurt anybody. And if a lady is telling me, yo, my feelings was hurt, whatever, I'm going to apologize, especially if it ain't that deep. However, before I did that, I let her know that she came in this motherfucker like a wrecking ball, coming for people like Tracy, coming for people like you. And as long as she did that, I was going to ride her ass, because she didn't have no right to do that. Now, me, I didn't even have a problem with her at all. But I made sure to let her know that you get what you put out, and that I had y'all back. So if that's a problem, that's fine. That's fine. See, my main issue that I do have, though, is how you said, stay over there. One, I was never over there. Never. And I won't be. Because unlike some of y'all on here, just because, you make amends with somebody, that don't mean we besties. That don't mean I'm going to forge a friendship if we didn't have nothing in common before. Like I had said, I'm not going to be over there, because even if me and her didn't have a problem, I don't watch her content. It just means now I don't have to keep taking jabs at her. That's all it is. So if you're essentially saying, well, now since you're not going to be taking, unnecessary shots at her, then fuck you, then that's fine. But furthermore, though, hell, you just showed me anyway that, I'm going to take the L. I shouldn't have even, what the fuck is me going at somebody for when you ain't a real one either, shit. If anybody was the flip-flopper fake, it was you. Just because you don't ask somebody to be your friend, because I honestly don't think that grown adults who are around saying, hey, can you be my friend? Can you be my friend? No. Shit just, fall in place. You recognize a real motherfucker, and then y'all just link up and fall in suit. That's what happened. But when shit, gets brought to the forefront, the exit strategy is not going to just be, oh, well, you know what? I never asked you to women. I never asked you to be my friend, so that's it. No, you didn't. But that's not it, though. I still did it, and you didn't stop a nigga either. And I'm a real one, or you wouldn't even be fucking with me in the first place at all. You just said the other night that one thing you hate is when people fall out and then they start to talk about shit that they felt about you the whole time. Ain't that what you just did? Hell, we didn't even fall out. You literally came at me because I let a